Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Hi Jane Conquers. Tonight, Spirit said that they had a message this morning, this afternoon, whenever you get to this message. It is timeless. And the thoughts had to do specifically with why you can't stop, why you have to keep going, keep striving, keep making sure that you're going to the next level. Why it's imperative for you to keep on doing everything that you can to secure the bag, to run the marathon, and to keep going and to go step by step until you see all of your dreams come true. Okay? Spirit has a message for that. When I was in my pre-shuffle, the Six of Cards came out, Six of Cups came out. And that's interesting. It's always the nostalgia that tends to push us forward. Maybe it was when your parents took you to Disney World, Disneyland, or Cedar Point, or even Six Flags. Maybe it was those times that they bought that brand new car to them, brand new car to you, and you were riding through the city. There's so many different memories that you can come about that might strive to make you want to be the best version of yourself. So right now, I want to direct some of our energy towards why we can't stop, why we got to keep going, but also pan it towards the future and mostly put it into our present tense, because at the end of the day, we really want to be mindful of our day-to-day. What are our needs in our day-to-day? What is important in our day-to-day that reminds us that we got to keep on striving, all right? All right, Spirit, please give us a message. Thank you so much for blessing my hands and blessing my ears to hear, and I appreciate everyone and everything that's here putting in our positive vibes and energy into this moment. All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to put your energy into the deck right now so that you can receive a message that's made for you, a message that tells you why you have to keep on going, even though it might have been hard, even though it might have been tough. We want to see you go ahead and make it through to the end. Okay. All right, Spirit, please give us a message. Give us one card concerning this message about why we have to keep going, why it's ever so important to make sure that we see our dreams come into fruition. Right, Spirit. The Knight of Cups. These just flip right out. The Knight of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Three of Wands. This one's come out. Chariot. Two more cards, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles. Spirit said, take these. Too many, please. Oh my cards. Oops. Wow. Beautiful. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much. All right. Now, looking at this, one of the key things that stands out right now are all of the knights on the table. All right? Got a lot of knights out there. One of the most interesting things that I'm seeing right now is that it's important for you to keep going because you're going to see and meet some very influential people in your future. Some people who might even have a proposal for you, maybe a proposal of love or a proposal of business. And that's what I see offered here in this Knight of Cups. Now, this is one of those offers that was a very, very, very long time coming. With the Knight of Pentacles, as the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles is awfully slow at doing an awful lot of things, but he's very, very steadfast, okay? And coupled with this Hierophant, I can really see and sense that the offer that you're going to get is very much so legally binding. So you might be receiving a long, long awaited from someone from your childhood, someone from your past, someone that you've known for a long time. You might receive a long awaited proposal from someone that you know and care about. This proposal might even catch you off guard, but the proposal will have some legal binding and will possibly end in some legal binding, and is going to be something that possibly you've waited for, and quite possibly that you might have thought was coming, but you didn't know that it was going to be so romantic and so charming. It's kind of going to take you off your feet. Now, with this Three of Wands, I do see that this person is going to be coming in to offer you stability and teamwork. They're going to be coming in pretty quickly to do this. They've been waiting, and they really want to show you that they finally have made a decision to quite possibly build something with you after taking a long, long time with this Two of Swords to actually make that decision. They're going to come in pretty quickly to offer you stability, balance, teamwork, and build something pretty beautiful, something that grows from your hands, something that is actually a lot of hard work, and that actually just gives forth almost like a franchise would and sprouts up. It almost works and grows its own self. The second that you put something in the ground, it's going to grow. It's going to make sure that it goes up to the next level, and that it's going to actually be something that you can be really, really excited about. I can really tell that it took a long, long time for this person to decide after all of this, but they really, with this crossing, the Two of Swords crossing the Knight of Pentacles, it took a long time, but they're sure, and they've made this decision. With this crossing, Seven of Pentacles crossing the Hierophant, they want to build something long-lasting, something that can stand the test of time, and, it might literally be legally binding. With the Ankh there, I know that it is archaic. They feel it from like super duper many eons down in their soul that this is the right decision. So this is an interesting reading, because the reason why you have to go on and keep on doing what you're going to do is because there's going to be an opportunity for someone in your past to come back and come along, and they've made a choice to invest in you, and actually they're coming in pretty hot and heavy to do so. Spirit, can we get 2 more cards from this Tattoo Tarot deck? And then we're going to clarify. 2 more cards for the outcome. Just wanted to spring out. Okay, the Page of Wands. And spring out. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow, and then the King of Wands. Now, this looks so much like this previous reading that we just had. I find that to be super, super interesting. I feel like a lot of times tarot will present you with a saga, something that keeps on telling you again and again what is going on and what's happening, all right? Now, what you have in the past is that you've actually had a really, really special new spark and a really great idea, all right? Now, what you got in your presence, and in your presence is the ability to know that the time has come. You hit good fortune, You've hit good luck, and this moment is a moment that you've been actually waiting for. And in your future, you've got a lot of hard work and a lot of courage, all right? With the Queen of Wands, you see a person who's constantly working super hard to get what she needs to get done. But with the King of Wands, you see a cunning leader, a leader who's not afraid to take charge and show that they have courage and use their charm to get what they want. And that is exactly the man, possibly, or woman that you will meet, or you'll play that role. But here we have on the bottom side of the deck the Ace of Cups. Now, that could either mean that what this is the energy of the overall reading. That could mean that you are going to be, in a business that actually provides you with the nostalgia and the joy that you thought working would provide you with in the past. If this is ultimately a love reading, that could mean that the person that you seek and the person that is from your past and that you may have always had lingering thoughts about and lingering thoughts of love about, and they've always had those lingering thoughts with you, really maybe possibly is your twin flame or the person that is actually supposed to help elevate you to do more and be your best you. It's interesting that it seems as if this person is going to come in the future, correct? So this person actually wasn't the one that propelled you to do these great things. There may be an award or someone great to enjoy you and your soulmate's journey. And I say you and your soulmate because you are your own soulmate. You are the one who can provide yourself with the love and the hopes and fulfillment of the dreams that you actually have. You can do these things. Having someone alongside of you is an added cherry or a crouton on top, correct? But at the end of the day, you're the one that is here to provide yourself with the greatest life experience that can be had, all right? I love to think of life that way, and I love to think of the idea that my future, lineage, your future lineage could go on and have a wonderful, happy existence, even if they do not receive gratification or love from someone else that they really wanted that love or gratification from. Even if they didn't have the perfect job or all of the riches. And of course, I wish them, my future lineage, to have all of those things. But imagine if going forth, instead of, saying, I curse my future lineages to not having anything great because I didn't have anything great here on this earth. No. What if you cured your DNA and you broke your generational curses by actually wishing the best lives, the best joys, and the best loves on them? How much happiness did that bring you right then? When I thought of this, I realized that nothing would make me more happy than to just know that they were able to live a happy life, regardless if someone else gave them that gratification, regardless if someone else came along and made them feel so wonderful. I want them to accept themselves, and I want them to live a life of their dreams. And the best way to live a life of your dreams is to work hard on the dreams that you want to see come true. So, I'm going to go ahead and take a spirit animal oracle card just to see what spirit has on that. Alright, I pre-shuffled these. Alright. Spirit on my overall card. Beautiful. Wow. Spirit gave us 3 cards. The White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. The Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. And the Parrot Spirit, watch your words. Now, as we had talked about previously, we're gonna view this as in the past, present, and the future energy, okay? Why you must keep going, why you cannot give up, alright? Spirit loves love, I can tell. And Spirit loves for you to love yourself. In order for all of these things to come into fruition, you have to love yourself. It's so important. You love yourself enough to do this hard work, and you're going to get the dedication from it. Trust in the magic. Nothing in the universe is random, for the intricate web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and White Raven Spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to these synchronicities so that you might recognize patterns. Even the winds dance in a pattern, participating in the magic of Spirit's plan for all. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic, asks for you to align with the highest good and intentions, and you will come to see that White Raven is guiding you, an ally to you and a messenger from Spirit. Align with the light, and you will start to recognize that all is working together harmoniously in ways the eye can't always see and the mind can't always comprehend. The universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, drawing you to the light and bringing you the magic and miracles that are your birthright. Now is the time to trust in the magic of the world that is everywhere and in all things. Pay attention to how things come together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of Great Spirit arranging things in your favor. Beautiful. Wow. So that past energy says that even up until now, Spirit has been co-creating with you, and the magic that you seek and that you have created to bring you the life that you have been dreaming of. Now, number 63. All right, Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. Oracle message. What seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into the substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the life that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain, and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit. Wow. So, quite possibly, you've gone through a lot of ups and downs. You've gone through some things that maybe even hurt. Maybe you felt cast out, or maybe you felt left behind. But even those experiences and all of those work experiences that you've experienced where you didn't feel valued and that you felt were a waste of your time are never a waste of your time. Now, Parrot Spirit. Parrot Spirit asks for us to watch our words. Okay. Number 45, Parrot Spirit. What are you saying to yourself? What message are you repeating? Is something that makes you feel good about yourself? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrots mimic the sounds around them, and when Parrot Spirit appears, it is time to be more mindful of your self-talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good so that your loving, healing words will be heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words that remind you of all of the strength, abundance, and joy in your life and the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, true, and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty surrounds us. What a beautiful message. And I see 2020 on the screen even. Now, this is super important because in order for you to obtain what you desire and co-create with spirit, you have to have self-love, and you have to continually practice self-love. In the future, I see that it might be a time where it's a little bit harder, and maybe you forget how much you love yourself and how much you really want to invest in loving yourself and how to love yourself. But one of the biggest things that you can do for yourself every day is obviously drink water and eat good, healthy foods, but your self-talk patterns. Talking to yourself in a way that you know you value yourself will reflect out on how you value others. When you're flipping on Instagram and you're seeing something weird and you're like, don't say that. Say, wow, that's interesting. I'm really glad that that person could have the bold wisdom, pizzazz, and personality to think that they could pull that off, because they sure are rocking that. Go forward with grace and go forward with complimentary actions, and you'll see that reflected back to you tenfold. So, in the future, that's something to think about, all right? Right now, I know you're doing a great job with self-love because you're working hard on your goals, you're taking care of your body, and you are reflecting back out that love and thinking peacefully to others as well. Well, thanks so much for checking out our message today. All of these entrepreneurial CEOs, you've got a really huge gift of inheritance coming straight to you. You've got things that you've dreamed of coming straight for you, and that chariot says that for sure. All right? Well, have a great day. Have a great night. Remember, like, share, comment, hit us up, and as always, peace.